Hello, welcome to Tim's Tiny Arcade. Today's video we are going to be playing Astroblast on the Atari 2600. We're actually on Atari 50. I chose this because I wanted to show the instruction manual because I didn't have it. I actually have this cartridge, but we're going to play it on here today. I love the art on the front of the box here for Astroblast. But if you ever had the cartridges by M Network were terrible. They never stacked together. They were just odd shaped, kind of like an Intellivision cartridge. And then no art, just a blue label with the word like Astroblast on it. Never did like the cartridges. Now they did make some good games though. So this is says it's a fast-paced shooter. It's an unusual 2600 game because you can be played either with the joystick or the paddle controls. See, I never knew that you could play with the joystick. I always played this with the paddle controls. Now today we're going to be playing with a modern controller. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. I always liked the paddles for this game. You moved around pretty fast. I think you do with the joystick too. So we're going to stop that here. We'll reset that. I want to look at the instruction manual here. Pretty cool manual. Color manual, and it shows you right there with the controls with the joystick or the paddle. There's your scoring. Now scoring's kind of different in this. If you miss one of the you're kind of on a planet, and if you miss the rocks, it takes points away. You have to destroy the spinners before they hit the Earth or whatever, or your planet, because it will take a life away. You get 10 lives. There's also pulsars. They're kind of guided missiles that come at you. And there's UFOs, which you'd have to have a score of 20,000. I'll be lucky if I get like about 1,500. I'd be happy. It's a tough game. Some tips here. It says in the instruction booklet, whenever you get a choice between a big or small rock, shoot the small one. Don't shoot rocks that are close to you because they can explode near you. And you have to hit the spinners, it says. And don't run away from the pulsars or UFOs. Get directly underneath them fast and shoot. There's some more scoring at the top. Anyway, we're going to reset this game and show some gameplay on this. Now, before I start, I wanted to say that I also played the version that was on the Intellivision, Astro Smash. My neighbor had it, and I played that probably more than I did Astro Blast. But both games are really good. I just hated the Intellivision controller with that disc. I always thought I didn't like it as well as I liked the Atari 2600 controller. But they had some good games on the Intellivision. All right, so let's jump into this. We'll reset the game, and here we go. So you'll see my score going up and down. I always thought this was their take of asteroids, but I don't know. I mean, it's different. Dang. Those asteroids will split when you hit some of them big ones. If you can get to like 1,000-point barrier, which hopefully I will, the screen will change. I think we'll start getting some spinners will come at you. I'd love to know you guys' thoughts. Also, I'd like to know if you guys played with the paddle or if you played with the joystick. See, I never knew. Some of you may not have had the paddles. I don't know. I guess that's a good option for back in the day. I'm playing actually with the control pad on here instead of the analog stick. I feel like I have a little more control. You move pretty fast. It's good that you do move fast because these things, you will see, if I can get over the 1,000-point barrier, they're going to be going up. Lost some points there. Ooh. Fast action, though. I mean, this game gets rocking and rolling later. It's actually not too bad with the D-pad, but I think I'd still have better control with my paddle. Okay, there was a pulsar, I think. Spinner. You have to hit those before they hit your planet. Look how fast it's already picked up. I couldn't imagine getting to the 20,000 point. That would be a grind with you losing points. Some of these are coming down tremendously fast. And we're only kind of what I would say stage 2. Pretty simple graphics, but colorful enough. Got the job done. Those are those homing missiles. This would have been a great game to have like 2 players on the screen at once. I got caught there by an asteroid. But it's... Oh, I got to get that. I think it's very similar to, you know, the Intellivision version. Graphically, it's not too far off. Your ship's a lot wider in this version than the Intellivision version. Dang, lost a ship. So that's in the lower right is the amount of ships down to 6 now. Oh man, some of those little... See, I'm starting to lose some ships now. I'm getting greedy and going for some of those because I know I'm losing points. Otherwise, I probably would avoid them, but I'm trying to pick up those points. I need to be patient. Now, if you were to drop below 1,000 points again... Oh, I got to get this. Dang, I didn't get it. Which I might. You'll go back and the screen will change back to that same color again. I have to get both these. See, we're going to be back to a different color, back to black. Now, what's interesting is, you can see where my score is, but it will take your highest score that you were at the end of the game, as you'll see. I don't know if I'll get back to that point or not. I missed that little asteroid. Ooh. Just a fun action game. There we go, back over that 1,000-point mark again. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the UFO. 20,000 points, I think it said. I'm not even close to that. It says I got 1 ship left. And I got 0 ships left. So 755, but you can see I almost got up to 2,000. 1,945 was my score, which is kind of neat that they do that. Take that into account, how high you were. Because you lose points every time something hits your planet. Anyway, guys, that's a quick look at Astro... is it Blast? Yes. I can't even remember. Astroblast or Astro Smash. Astroblast by M Network. Let me know your thoughts. Also, let me know if you played with a paddle or a joystick. I would love to know in the comments. Guys, if you like this kind of content, give this video a like. And like always, guys, keep on gaming.